So I've been wanting to make me a water pipe cover. I've got this water pipe over here that sticks up out of the ground, and I thought it'd be nice to make something insulated that I could drop down over that. And I had a bunch of this insulation board, like what I've got under here. They've got a bunch of that fiberglass insulation board. So I took me some and I turned it into a box, wrapped some tape around it. I got me some fiberglass resin and I wrapped around that. And now I'm going to mix me up some fiberglass and just brush it all on that and let it sit and harden up during the night. And go from there. It gives me a little insulated box that I can sit over the top of my thing right there. I just cut a little milk part and mix that in. This is fiberglass resin. Basically what you do is you put it inside of a container and basically add some hardener in with it. It makes up a pretty good bit because I like to have enough mixed, so I don't have to go back and mix any more. This stuff don't get sticky till you put the hardener in it, and hardener is what hardens it up. Imagine that. What a concept. So hardener is in little tubes, looks like this. Squirt a little bit in there. I'll just use to mix up with brush. I might want to grab a glove so I don't wind up with it all over my finger. Yeah, see if we can do this without getting it all over us. That would be the goal here. I'm going to take this off so I don't wind up dragging it through that. Poke a hole in that. And either one of these things by itself is sticky. Well, I shouldn't say that. That stuff over there is probably sticky, but it won't harden up until the two get together. Once they get together, then it will dry into a hard substance. So at that point, you need about a half a tube. I think I used about half that can. And what I did with the lid. I'm good at that. I take the lid off something, and then where the lid went. Oh, mercy sakes. That falls apart. Yeah, it's the kind of thing I do alright. So I'm going to sit here for now and hopefully the lid will turn up before I get through with what I'm doing. Then I'll go after this before it starts hardening up in there. Might be a little cold to be doing this, but so be it. I'm still going to do it. And I want it to harden up so I can come back out here in the morning and see what else, if anything, I need to do with it. That stuff down there is streaming. It's kind of making a mess. That's okay. Think about that. I didn't have an option. This is all the fiberglass resin they had in the store, so all I could get to work with. Shade resin, I'm talking about the cloth when I say that. I guess this stuff up here is the resin. It's already starting to harden up. I might have put too much hardener in there, so this might turn ugly. We'll see. Yeah, it's starting to harden up. It's not good. Put too much hardener in that mess. Maybe I can get enough on here to get us started. It's turning jelly-like already. This part here might get ugly. Let's see. That's probably not too bad if I'd have used. There's a couple ways I could have went at this. I could have used less hardener, which might have made it better. I didn't realize this resin, this cloth down here was so stringy. Another thing I could have done was mixed it with very little hardener and it painted the whole fiberglass part, box part, and then put the resin over it instead of trying to paint it through the resin, which ain't working too good. Either way, I got about a half a can of resin on there, and I got the top part, which is kind of the most important part. So what I can do is leave this to set up tonight, come back out here tomorrow, and mix me up some more and see if I can brush it onto the sides and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, but oh well. Worser things, I've done worser things, so I'm not going to try to save the brush or the little bucket. So I just set them aside and let them harden up, and I'll use another. I bought cheap brushes particularly to do this with, so I'm just going to let that sit there. So yesterday I started the process of fiberglassing this homemade box that I'm making to go over my water thing. So it's kind of cold. Oh, it didn't harden up. Oh, that's not good. And I was afraid of that. Well, I wasn't afraid of that. I didn't think that would happen, but it is happening. So that's going to make a problem. See, what I was going to do is put another coat down the sides and everything today. I did spray paint this thing with some of that rubberized peel-off spray stuff. To try to keep the hairiness from being a problem, but I can't believe with all the hardener I put in that stuff, it's still sticky, and I guess that's just having to do with the cold. Dang, problem. That's a problem right there. Sure is. So that's going to mean I'm going to have to handle that pretty carefully if I'm going to, because I'm going to try to do the rest of it, mix up some more of that stuff and put it on the whole thing, but I wonder if I took it in the garage and put a heater on in there or something, whether it would harden up. That's not good. Well, that kind of messes up that plan, or at least causes me to change it. You notice my banana tree's keeled over. We had a frost here, and the frost just keeled it over. So I'll cut that off. Bill says I ought to cut that thing off in the wintertime, and it'll come back the following year. So I'm going to have to think about how I want to proceed with this right here being the way it is. Dang, I say. Dang again. Dang. So I'm at that point where I'm starting to think about, in case we get a cold spell, I don't want no pipes to freeze. I want to put away my things that need to be put away. I got the Rambler and the boat both in here in the shed. And I got to figure out what to do with my trailer back there. I don't know whether I want to chain it to a tree or take it somewhere. I can't quite figure that out, but kind of considering all the options there. My garage is a mess because I got everything packed in here, which doesn't leave a whole lot of room for getting in here and working on stuff. Okay, I'll get back with y'all as soon as I figure out what I'm doing. And in the meantime, pray for Mike. Pray for me too. Heck, I need it. I need it to keep my mental attitude from turning bad and how bad things happen to friends of mine and such. Okay? Okay. Love y'all. Whether you like it or not. So get over it.